So today we're going to look at the 5 Whys canvas. This is a follow-up to your empathy maps where you looked at stakeholders or actors and kind of got a sensibility of their point of view. You started looking at probably similarities that were coming through from the different maps and starting to see maybe, hey, here's a problem, or this is a gap, or we're starting to see these trains of thought. This is probably going to start asking you, what is the problem that we're really solving? So in our example, we were looking at the problem of solving the preparation, the consumption, and the waste of food at a school system, and looking at it to reduce carbon emissions in the air. So with the 5 Whys, we are trying to identify a problem and then go deeper into why the problem might exist. So let's just take an example, a daily example. I might have a problem of managing my time. So that becomes my problem. So write down your problem here. My problem is managing time. And the marker doesn't work.
Does this black marker not work?
Oh, I think that's the one that was open, right?
Yeah, try that one. I got a couple.
Yep, okay, this one works.
It's all right, just keep going.
All right, so my problem is I'm finding it difficult to manage time. So that's going to go here, management of time. So I'm just going to ask myself, why do I have time management problems? And I'm going to think about this and I'm going to be like, I think I find it difficult to manage time because I'm not organized. All right. Now, why am I not organized? Maybe because I don't have systems in place for myself to get organized. So I haven't thought about systems to organize my time. And why may I not have thought about these systems? I'm going to be very frank with myself. Maybe I'm lazy, and even sometimes get overwhelmed. I feel lazy at times, and I'm even sometimes overwhelmed with the amount of things I have to do. And this might be because I'm tired, or just feel overworked. Okay? And I can keep on going further down, but I'm starting to get to like the root of why I'm not able to manage my time. And it's usually a very circular motion that one element leads into us repeating a certain pattern or a certain series of events. So by me being tired or overworked, I feel overwhelmed because of that. This might get me to procrastinate and to feel lazy to even attempt trying to create a system to organize myself. And because I'm not getting organized, I'm not able to help my time management, therefore perpetrating a kind of series of what I see happening, like an event, what I start noticing as a pattern, and then what I start coming down into kind of a trend and a mindset. So really, we want to get to why something exists because sometimes what we see is not really the cause. So with the 5 whys, you're really trying to build and dig into the problem that you're addressing. Okay, so this is kind of like in a short, simple scenario. You can try this for yourself before you actually get into working the campaign scenario. So have a go at this. Each person of the team can kind of list out some kind of problem that they're facing just in their daily life and try and just ask yourself, why are you facing it? Every time you ask the question, why is this happening, you might go deeper even into an area that you might be uncomfortable with. But that's important because a lot of our causes exist in a space of uncomfortability. Is that even a word? No, discomfort. Looking at this flow from management of time to I'm tired or overwhelmed, we're really trying to understand the mindset that perpetuates a behavior and then kind of like an event. So with the 5 whys, you want to consider these 2 sections as what we'd call an event. It is like a symptom or an outward element that comes through in your daily life or in your daily surrounding. The event is caused by a certain kind of behavior, like a pattern or a trend that you see. Pattern, behavior, trend, okay? But all of this comes through from how we mostly think about something or how our point of view on how we understand and perceive something. So this is what we call our mindset. So our mindset kind of takes us to that space where we really, this is where most of our elements of change need to come to. But it is difficult to kind of sometimes start in this area. So we have to maybe address these issues one at a time in order to reach a full impact of change in terms of how we think about something. So for example, for me to get better at managing my time, I first need to just figure out how to get organized. So what are some systems I might need to put into place to get organized? That might then help me feel a little more relaxed and not feel like I am overwhelmed or that I'm putting myself down for not doing it. And then that might help me to think better in terms of not feeling tired and overwhelmed, but actually feeling encouraged and energized maybe. And then hopefully getting to a better sense of time management. So the 5 whys really is a way for you to dive deeper into the problem that you're looking at and a way to see where your mindset is of your stakeholders, your actors, or even you can apply this to your daily life too, so for yourself too. All right? I'm gonna leave it at that.